Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope you are doing well. And firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Izzatul Safa Aina. Where I'm from? I'm from Malikus Saleh University. And what will I do in here? Today, I want to talk about ADM. What is ADM? Have ever you heard ADM before? So let me tell you what is ADM. First, ADM is ego defense mechanism. What is ADM? ADM is ego defense mechanism are the brain's ways of keeping us from fully aware of unpleasant thoughts and feelings. These defense mechanisms are unconscious psychological response that protect people from feeling of anxiety, threats to self-esteem, and things that they don't want to think about or deal with, according to Sigmund Freud and Anna Freud. My friend and I have studied this subject in personality psychology, and I want you to find out what is called ADM. So, let's learning about this together. And how do defense mechanisms work? Sigmund Freud having three hypotheses structural. What are they? The first is id, ego, and superego. What is id? What is ego? And what is superego? You must be curious. What is id? It is a component of personality that is there since birth. It is primitive and contains about biological instincts and drive, such as sex. And secondly, what is superego? Superego is the part of the personality that tries to get the ego act in an idealistic and moral manner. The superego is made up of all of the internalized moral and values we acquire from our parents, other family members, religious influence, and society. And the last, what is ego? Ego is the executor of reality and determines when and how needs are satisfied, choosing response or instinct according to priority needs. And ego tends to distort or simply deny a reality that would arouse unbearable anxiety. According to Sigmund Freud's opinion, normal and abnormal behavior is from interaction among id, ego, and superego. Freudian theory assumes that abnormal behavior is from events in individual past, and that it occurs in response to unconscious and uncontrollable impulse. Called ego defense mechanisms as a tactic. As long as it works, the anxiety will experience unconsciously. So, in this video, I just want to describing 10 ego defense mechanisms to you, but there are a lot more. So, let's see what are they. Okay, number 1, displacement. What is displacement? Displacement is involved taking out our frustration, feelings, and impulse on people or objects that are less threatening. And I'd like to give you an example about displacement. The example that occur in our life is, first, arguing with boss, and then angry to wife, and wife angry to child, and child angry to his pet. Displacement happening because individuals cannot vent their emotion on those who make us feel these negative effects. And second, denial. What is denial? Denial is to deny facts that really happened and provide new facts. Denial probably one of the best known defense mechanisms, used often to describe situations in which people seem unable to face reality or admit an obvious truth. While this may save us from anxiety or pain, but denial also requires a substantial investment of energy. And the third is repression. What is repression? Repression is self-defense to keep the mind out of consciousness. It's because there is pressure on the past. For example, a person who has repressed memories of abuse suffered as a child may later have difficulty forming relationships. And fourth, sublimation. Sublimation is self-defense from something unacceptable and changing into acceptable behavior. For the example is, people with extreme injury might take up kickboxing as a means of venting frustration. And the fifth, projection. Projection is a defense mechanism that involves taking our own unacceptable qualities or feelings and ascribing them to other people. So, I have the example. A man was cheating, but he told his wife cheated on him. It happens a lot in our reality. 6. Intellectualization. Intellectualizations work to reduce anxiety by thinking about events in a cool and clinical way. For example, if a person told they have cancer, ask for details and all the probability of survival and the success rate of various drugs, and the doctor may join in, using carcinoma instead of cancer and terminal instead of fatal. 7. Rationalization. Rationalization is a defense mechanism that involves explaining an unacceptable behavior or feeling in a rational or logical manner, avoiding the true reason for the behavior. And the example is, a person may explain a natural disaster as God's will. In regression, what is regression? Regression is return to past behavior to meet psychological needs. Okay, for example is, a child may begin to suck their thumbs again or wet the bed when they need to spend some time in the hospital. 9. Reaction formation. Reaction formation is a psychological defense mechanism in which a person goes beyond denial and behaves in the opposite way to which he or she thinks or feels. For the example is, will be treating someone strongly you dislike in an excessively friendly manner in order to hide your true feelings. And the last is compensation. What is compensation? Compensation is a strategy whereby one covers up, consciously or unconsciously, weakness, frustration, desires, or feeling of inadequacy, incompetence in one life area through the gratification or drive towards in excellence in another area. For the example is, a boy never playing football because he cannot play them, but he is very good at playing viola. And that's all 10 of ego defense mechanisms. Actually have more, but right now we just describing 10. If you want to know, you can search more about ego defense mechanism like acting out, altruism, avoidance, dissociation, fantasy, humor, passive aggressive, and attachment. So I want to talk about why defense mechanisms are often thought of as negative reaction. We all need them to temporarily ease stress and protect self-esteem during critical times, allowing us to focus on what is necessary at the moment. And some of these defenses can be more helpful than others. For example, utilizing humor to overcome a stressful, anxiety-provoking situation can actually be an adaptive defense mechanism. And next, some of best-known defense mechanisms have become a common part of everyday language. But remember, defense mechanism can be both, can be good and can be bad. So this is by reference. If you want to learning about ego defense mechanism more, you can read and search my reference. And I'm sorry if there's a lot of wrong words. And thank you for watching. I hope you like it. And I hope you like, comment, and subscribe my account. And thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mwah.